hitching a ride with the lady. Her hair hangs down past her thighs. Blue and pistol, she satisfies. Leather jacket, zipped up tight. And no big ones coming. Look for lost and found. Iron gleams bright in night city, where your appetite weighs you out to sunrise. She pulls my trigger, got me up alright. It's a danger pretty here in night city. Here in night city, got me up alright. Here in night city. The way you chase and tease me, get me up so high. We're on the rooftop and you don't compromise. Too many hollow, empty bodies lying around my street don't testify. You got to.
Yeah, what's up? Can y'all hear me? Alright. So, I got some new internet. I'm testing it out. See if it's better than my old internet. So far, it's better. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. It's better. Only with the AT&T. They ain't had, they didn't have the fiber optic in my neighborhood yet, so I had to get the AT&T Air, and if this don't work, then I'm gonna just go ahead on and get Cox, regular old Cox landline, and call it something and let them bend me over again. You know what I'm saying? Let them bend me over again. But hopefully this works. It seems to be working pretty. It seems to be working pretty good. The only thing I forgot to hook up is my keyboard. That's it. So far so good. Everything I hooked up so far it's good enough for me. Man, I don't do nothing crazy. I gotta play. I gotta stream a game. See how that goes. See if it don't keep cutting me off. But if I can stream a game and download pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm gonna get a digital game or something, download the game pretty decent. Because I don't really online game that much. I don't online game at all. But I still want to be able to do it if I want to. But that hook up my keyboard, and if I can download updates and you know what I'm saying, packs and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm Gucci, yo. I'm good. I run with it. I'm cool with it. So since I'm doing this, it seems to be working. I don't know if you everything cool. Oh shit, did I hit the link? Oh no, I hit the link. If you come in or at least in the chat, say, it ain't breaking up or nothing like it usually do. You know what I'm saying? Don't seem to be. Everything seems to be on the up and up. So while I'm doing this, watch this. So I won't be wasting y'all time. Just in case it do work. I won't be wasting y'all time and shit. I'm gonna go ahead on and I ain't playing it. I ain't planning on doing this. This ain't no playing nothing, but just watch this. Let's see. Okay, that's there. All right, hold on a second. Watch where they at. I don't. This is just. I guarantee it's gonna be ridiculous. Where am I at? Right here. Okay, here we go.
Doing it behind my back.
Keep saying it,
Because
Liam.
that's what my
It'll make it
daughter
real.
wants.
Now,
That's what her
listen.
friends watch. That's what her friends watch, Liam. So you're making a big deal out of it.
Listen. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. Why are they watching this? You know what I'm saying? This man, whole thing is, can you please leave me alone? Please leave me alone, right? It's probably what he's saying right here, right now in the stream that watch. He's probably saying, please leave me the fuck alone. That's what he's doing, right? earlier today on FaceStream, I just checked in and out because I can't listen to it more than like 3 or 4 minutes at a time because it's just all Liam shit. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But anyway, so they was like saying to Liam, like, yo, you can't be everybody's going through shit, Liam. Everybody got problems. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be speaking on it like they was caring and shit. And I'm listening like, nigga, you're the problem. What's going on? Am I in the Twilight Zone? You're the fucking problem. You're the problem. He's talking about you. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, bro. I don't fucking get it. But watch this. This shit is wild.
Out of it. No, I'm not. I
I ain't
don't
playing
want
none
to
of this
fucking
shit.
raise that way. And I've got no fucking say in how my kid's raised. And apparently, you know, apparently I'm a piece of shit creative trying to scam everyone.
See, I don't even want to
Apparently
watch
I'm
this
not a
shit,
real
man.
fucking artist.
For real, yo. This
Apparently
shit
I'm a bad
crazy, man.
fucking father.
I ain't even with
Apparently
this,
I'm
man.
terrible.
I'm Gucci, man. These dudes wild, yo. I kind of want to just hold on, man. Hold on a second. Let me see something, man. Cause I don't even want to. I feel uncomfortable watching that shit, yo. That man pouring out his soul, man. Whether he tripping or not, whether you think he tripping or not, he doing the shit. You might think he's performing or whatever, but shit, I look at that shit like a cry for fucking help, man. Leave the motherfucker alone, yo. Fuck wrong with y'all, man? For real, for real. This shit crazy, man. Just laughing at this nigga and shit. Look, I can't even. Okay, I do this. I go with Liam ain't talking because I don't even want to see that shit. That's wild, yo.
All right, hold on. Maybe he doesn't remember the title of the book. Who's his collaborator on the book?
Yeah, who's he collab with?
Oh,
Yeah.
duh, Liam Gray.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
No,
Hey,
no, stop
Ruby,
it. Don't let him
Ruby.
do this. Don't let him do this.
Ruby.
He's being stupid for the sake of the
I'm
joke
not
now.
being stupid. I'm being honest.
Ruby. Does the name Patrick sound familiar?
Who's Patrick?
Oh my.
Look, they all got chickens. Lord have mercy. In a chicken coop, and in a chicken coop, there's supposed to be a church. Okay, so it's chickens in the church. Look at the background. It took time. Look at this. Look at this. You got the. It's a church that's like in a chicken coop, and they all are chickens. Rosie's a chicken. Rosie's in on it. DG's a chicken. This is something else.
God.
I do know
Quinlan.
Beastmaster though. I
Patrick
don't know
Quinlan.
Patrick.
Patrick Quinlan.
Ah, Beastmaster.
You're being a dickhead.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You call him Beastmaster because he has birds.
Yeah.
That's not what I have a dog. Am I Beastmaster?
Nah.
Dude is always actual Beastmaster is a dancing that shit in ages. Watch how old dude just be actually. I can't watch too much of this shit because this shit is goofy as a motherfucker, man. Listen to this shit.
Everyone have dogs.
Dude, fucking I can't fucking
Listen to this shit.
DJ, is the video done?
No, I should have rendered it at a lesser resolution.
I'm up here right now with this motherfucker. Patrick Quinlan.
I was just about to
A lot of
say that,
people
Ben.
have
It's my
birds.
boy Patrick T. I don't know how he forgot.
Yeah, I missed him. Yeah, Patrick T he's cool, but he's kind of gay at the same
I
time.
asked this man.
Risey,
How's
can
he
you
gay?
tell him that for me, please?
Neutral grounds he accept that. I'm gonna see if DJ gonna set it up, but I kind of feel like not even doing it. Like this shit is beneath me. These motherfuckers goofy as hell. But I'm gonna do it just because I'm gonna school him. You know what I'm saying? Because he be running his yap, and I'm gonna school him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't gonna drink. I might smoke. I ain't sure. I might smoke, but I ain't gonna drink. I'm gonna school you. And you know what I'm saying? For real, for real. But yes, come on. Make sure you set that up for me, man. Don't back out, pussy.
I will when I talk to him.
Your dog is gay.
Yeah,
No, he's
yeah,
not. He's a
that's right.
beautiful little corgi. Don't do that
Oh
shit.
shit! Now it's all coming back to me. That's right. It is. It's Patrick T and Peter Gilmore, and they
Let me
made,
see if I'm still.
what's
Let me see
that
if I'm
book
still
called?
alive. I'm
Rising
still
of
alive.
Blood.
I'm gonna go ahead on end
I
it.
hate both
Yes.
of you. I hate this
Shit.
entire
Yes,
panel
that
except
is
for
it.
Kennedy
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
gonna
Razzie of
Leaning
Blood.
into this. Stop letting him get away with this.
Anime ruler
Well, we all.
of Australia.
All right. Let me just be fucking honest, okay? I know
Okay,
what
be
book. I know what book he worked
You
on.
fucking
Okay?
good Googled it.
No, I know I didn't Google it. I swear to God. Fembat.
Now he's-
Love Fembat.
Shout out to Apex Comics, who's never worked with Peter Gilmore before.
All right. Well, nothing
You
new.
piece of shit, man.
I want to hang around and do
You're
this
such a
shit.
piece of shit.
What am I doing? I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just being honest, guys. You know?
It's
I'm
cool.
not
It's
lying
cool.
to you
really
guys.
just
I'm never
downing
lied
the
to you
ball.
guys.
You're really just downing the ball, and you're embarrassed.
I'm not down the
stupidity.
ball.
Gonna be the whole fucking stream. He's gonna pretend to be confused.
I really wish.
I'm not
Ruby
being.
would've-
I'm not
wanna play Spider-Man
pretending to be
for a little
confused.
bit.
Okay, the honest.
And
Is it bad that I wish
Truthful
Ruby
Game of
would have
Thrones
taken
come on.
had done
Night
swimming
of
lessons
Seven
with
Kingdoms, I
Liam's
don't know what
wife?
it's called. That was called.
What? So I get my throat slit? No way.
I read. I didn't read.
God.
Don't do that. I just decided Ruby's my favorite black person.
Exactly.
Man,
Hold on a
dude.
second.
Ruby's a scrawl.
Oh man, a lot of people are
Yes,
in towering you. By the way, a fuck ton of people are in towering you.
Oh, that's
It
what
is
I'm here
bad.
for, man.
Look,
It is
if-
so
if
bad.
you look in
man.
the, if you look in the
How much
chat,
longer,
right,
DG?
and look.
You're killing me. We're gonna be here all night.
if you look in
Stop.
the chat, if you look in the chat, right, this dude Ruby is talking or whatever. Let's beat this shit out, right? This dude Ruby is talking whatever, and while he's talking, they're doing a tower, which is they type one letter at a time in all caps. You know what I'm saying? And it's a tower, but it spells something, and they're typing out nigger, hard R nigger, and artistic nigger. This is what the chat is doing. While he's talking, while Ruby is talking, the chat is typing out artistic nigger. You know what I'm saying? One letter at a time. This shit is wild, man. It's a little more, yo, I can't, please do the Nutri Growls. Please do it, son. Please. I ain't the what. I mean, since you said, what did he say? He said, I'm not a serious person. That's what he said. He said, teacher, you're not a serious person. I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not even gonna talk to you like that because you're not a serious person. Don't back out. I'm gonna show you serious TJ. Since you see serious TJ, allow me to show you serious TJ. I got you. I promise you, I got you. I'm gonna leave you impressed. I promise you that.
Just downloaded a
Collaborate
volume
listen?
booster. Yeah. Oh, new profile picture for Ruby. Yeah, he's just chicken nuggets now. He's so cooked. How much was Ruby? Too much. At this point, it cost me way too much.
Are you
I,
ready your decision?
I'm trying to go through all my paperwork to find a receipt on his ass and get
All right,
rid
then. No takesy backsies, as my last owner said.
of it. I'm gonna carry Ruby under his arms and hand him back to his last owner.
What is this?
This one's broken, bro.
Hold a second. What is this? They're in the chat typing artistic nigger. You know what I'm saying? With the hard R. What is this? What are y'all? Is this some humiliation ritual you doing over here? You know what I'm saying? What is going on? You know what I'm saying? Where's the joke in all of this? Are you freedom of speech? That's right. First Amendment. I got you. Yeah, buddy. Guys, like,
Should have had me do this before we did the stream.
Kirk Fashy does bring up a good point. We could just play the first 10 minutes and while you do your thing, DG.
actually is, you know what? I ain't gonna go there. Of all the people, he's. I'm not gonna go there. He's something else.
Mute the panel
Yeah, mute
until
the panel.
TG figures it out.
Yeah. If it's that bad, so you might as well.
What do you? We already played the first 10 minutes. What are you talking about?
Well, you don't have to say the first 10 minutes. Just, pick up where we left off.
Pick up where we left off.
And play 10 minutes of that until DG gets it done.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
All right.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me get back to the video. The original video.
Everybody go check out Outlaw Nights by my boy Ben Fusebox.
Stop being
Fembat,
bigots and racist. Yeah.
Fembat by Apex Comics and Rivers of Blood.
Is that the whole shit? This racism and is this the whole shit? This racism and fucking bullying? Is that what y'all? Lord have mercy. That's their shtick. That's what everybody say now. You need to come up with a new shtick.
Led by the Beastmaster.
Nobody knows who the Beastmaster is, you fucking autist.
How you guys don't know who the
man.
Beastmaster is, man?
Because it's not a fucking nickname of Patrick Quinlan's. It's your own autistic in your brain nickname for it.
Well, he loves it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Michael
All right.
Bancroft says, I'm a big fan of Peter Fillmore. Ron Cheddar apologizes. Thank you.
I guess this is something you got to be in on. You got to be in on it. You know what I'm saying? To find the humor in it, because none of it's funny to me. Maybe I'm being a dick. I don't know. I'm not gonna say and listen to Liam do this shit. So I guess that being said, hold on a second. Let me check Finn out. Yo, this is my word. I've been. I'm about to hop back on that damn MP. I'm about to hop back on that keyboard at MPC, man. I've been listening instead of listening to these cocksuckers when I'm at work because I can't stand it. So I'm at work. I can't listen to Fan because Fan is all Liam. Whatever. I can't listen to the shit, right? So I've been listening to like, man, I gotta find something. You know, because that's what I do. I don't really listen to music like talking about listening to like podcasts or shows and shit. Or audio book. But ain't no audio books I really wanted to listen to. So I've been listening to like keyboard jumps, but the keyboard, the MPC Key 37. I've been listening to videos about that and shit. And cause I've been listening to music a little bit, so I was like, yo, I'm gonna go ahead, fire that thing up and get busy, man. I'm gonna get busy because you can do stems now too and shit. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting busy. And I think I'm gonna set it up where I can. That's where I might take this channel. Not saying this channel because I ain't even on it like that. I'm not trying to have. I just don't even think of myself having a channel or a brand or whatever the fuck. I just do this shit for fun. But I think I might start chronicling my return. I think I might start chronicling my return because I had to knock a whole lot of dust off. It's gonna be a learning curve, but I think I want to set it up the way I chronicle that shit. I think I'm gonna go ahead on and get busy because it's pretty much, bro. Man, I put that shit on some spontaneous. I was at work. I got off work one day and was just like, let me go to the Guitar Center and see what they got. Just out the blue. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about it before I even thought about it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even like that. You know, so I just got to work, man. I don't feel like going to the crib. Let me go to the Guitar Center and see what they got up in there. I'm going to go over there and check them out. I go there and whatever, see what's new. Whatever. I didn't even know I didn't even know the keyboard existed. As a matter of fact, we can watch those. Fuck watching Finn. I don't want to watch Finn talk about Liam. Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. This is the board I got. Hold on. I got my
I'm Andy Mack from Akai Pro, and I'm down at the legendary.
I bought my first MP. I bought my first MPC. I bought the MPC 2000 XL. Shit, what was that? Probably back in 2000, either 99 or 2000. I was married, brand new married, young married, and my man's had a boy. I told you I always been around this shit, and I was like, I'm gonna get into this shit. You know, so he started always spitting shit, but I was like, I'm gonna start getting to the production side. So did our taxes, and my ex-wife, she was cool, man, cool chick, yo, because you wouldn't think a lot of dudes would be able to do it, but I was like, yo, I guess she believed in me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I took my tax return, and I got the 2000 XL. I think at the time it was like $1,200, $1,300. That's a lot of money back in the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? To just buy, you know what I'm saying? Young married couple to just buy, you know what I'm saying, on the whip. And I went and bought that, you know, and then it ain't when you get shit like that, you just don't get that. You end up getting a whole lot of other shit. Cause once you buy that, you gotta need, especially back in the day, cause it was all analog, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't digital. It wasn't like this computer shit where everything is just right there, available, everything, which is beautiful. But back in the day, bro, you always needed something else. You always feel like you needed something else. I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this. And she never, ever, ever told me no. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Straight up and down. Now I ain't gonna front like I won't ask it because I had to run past it. I had to run that past it. Those large sums of money, you know what I'm saying? And she never told me no. And but anyway, that was my first jump. So end up going to the guitar center, man, and because that's where I get all my shit from. You know what I'm saying? Over all these fucking years, the same fucking guitar center. Um, I used to go to A&L, get some shit for A&L too. But anyway, I ended up walking through there, man, and just looking, and they had the. I knew about the 61 because I always keep up on the shit. You know what I'm saying? And I had a MP1 that I bought maybe about 4 years ago. But I got rid of it because I won't use it. You know, so I fuck with it. It was, you know what I'm saying? It's dope, but I just won't use it. I ain't had time. You know what I'm saying? I just got rid of it. You know what I'm saying? And so I went there and I had the MPC 61, and I was looking at that, and that bitch was like, I think that bitch was like 15 or 16. And I was sitting there scratching my head like, man, I want to get another boy. And I was contemplating. I guess the dude seen me looking at it, and he came over. He was like, "Yeah, you like that?" Like, "Yeah, that's pretty dope, man." I was asking a lot of questions about it. He was like, "They got a new joint that just came out, and it was this, and this shit sweet." I might have fucked with this shit 6 times since I had it. 6 times. But I said, "I'm gonna go ahead and get into it, man. I'm gonna chronicle it though."
Stone Throw Studios down here
6
in
times
LA
might be
with
stretching.
Guitar Center. I have the pleasure
That's
to
it.
present you the
Look,
brand new MPC Key 37 by Akai with Guitar Center. I
yeah,
have the
right there.
pleasure
Had
to
that.
present you
That was
the
XL.
brand new
That was my
MPC
bitch.
Key 37 by
Look,
Akai. So let's
I'd have had the 2000 XL, the one. I don't know how many Tritons I done had. The regular Triton, the Triton LE, the Triton Extreme. I've always had a board, bro. Always had a board. That's how I end up getting this, just on some spontaneous shit.
make some beats, have some fun, and dive straight into the video.
2000 XL, right behind.
The MPC Key 37 is a full-blown beat production center with 37 keys with Sympaction that allows you to create melodies, melodics, to beat making using the iconic 16 MPC pads. The great thing about the Key 37 as well is that it fits in any home studio and it gives you all of the power without running a laptop because it's fully standalone. So at the heart of the Key 37 is a 7-inch.
Shit, I'd have had about what? 2, 3 machines. I be forgetting about them. I was one to put my man on machine who fuck with machines now, who used to use this anyway, whatever. I had about 2, 3. When I first found out a machine, I called my homeboy. I was like, bro, they can't. I don't know how I stumbled across it, man. Just watching something, and I was like, yo, because we old school. Like I said, we was analog niggas. You know, so he used to fuck with the ASR. I had the MPC. He used to fuck with the ASR, and I was like, man, they got some shit, bro. You just hook this shit up too. So I ended up buying the shit. You know, so I went and got a laptop for it. You know what I'm saying? Laptop because it's all basically software. It's a MIDI controller. So I'm fucking with it for a minute, and hold on a second. Yo, what up, good? Shit, come in and tell them live. I'm talking some music shit though. Hold on a second. I'm testing out my internet. But yeah, so what the fuck up? Let me watch this shit talking to you, definitely.
multi-touch screen. This allows us to navigate seamlessly around the MPC. This gives us access to our plugins, all of our samples, all of our editing. So we're very hands-on. So you can just
tell you something. That thing right there, I used to work that thing. that's my first beat machine right there. 2000 XL Cal. I used to work that thing, man. I used to go upstairs, give me a bottle. I was in the military. Give me a bottle. Yes, I couldn't smoke it now. I give me a bottle of Hennessy. I used to wake up on Saturday mornings, bro. Every Saturday morning, I used to run to all the thrift stores. So I used to wake up and go to the thrift stores and buy records. That's before everybody was making beats and everybody was on it. You know what I'm saying? So you can go to be like 50 Cent. So you go I would go and either look at the album covers. I look at the album cover, it has some dope ass album art, then I'll fuck with it. Or I would look at the back and look at the instrumentation, what kind of instrumentation I had and stuff like that. And just buy random, like 50 Cent. Go hit the liquor store the way back, give me a bottle of yak, go to the crib, go upstairs, have me a pack of Newports, man, and just start listening to music, man. I'm chilling upstairs, her family come through, her friends, family come through, they doing whatever they doing, yada yada. I'm upstairs in the man cave, dog. Fucking with beats, man. She ain't bother me, I ain't bother her. Shout out to her on that one, dog. Man, I told you I had a production deal. I was nice. That machine right there, I used to work that thing right there, dog. I used to work that thing. A whole lot of dudes fuck with that shit. Not a whole lot. I ain't gonna say it like that. Whatever. Anyway, here we go. Now, I need to work this one. That's what I need to do. That red, man.
Pause all of our editing. So we're very hands-on, so you can just focus on the production and your music. Let's take a closer look at some of the key features actually on the hardware. So we got pitch bend, modulation, so we can start playing our synths, do our bass lines. We have a dedicated octave shift up and down, volume control, and some of the key buttons that we had on the MPC One Plus is that you've got dedicated buttons to take you to some of the key features. So we got note repeat, erase, 16 levels, track mutes to delete and copy. On the right side, we got full transport control, so we can easily lay down our beats. We've got dedicated buttons for metronome, quantize, automation to editing your samples, so you can access these features really quickly. Now under the screen, you've got a new dedicated button, which is our sounds button. So as soon as we press this, we can access all of the plugins. You can save your favorites. And we also have main menu, and then you have edit, so you can go straight to your UIs to edit all of your plugins. Then on the right side, you've got your 4Q links, which are all touch capacitive, so we can edit all of our key instruments directly from the hardware. So the IO T37 is that we've got dedicated line inputs and outputs, so you can bring in all your samples and go directly to your mixing console. We have USB. Now, on some of our previous updates, you have multi-MIDI with USB, so you can actually hook this up.
The shit, I'm gonna be honest with you, when I was fucking with it, it was intimidating because back in the, it was, how do I explain this shit? I learned that when I was fucking, when I got the 2000 XL, man, like the internet and all of this shit and YouTube, that shit wasn't around. So you just couldn't find out and look up shit. You had to learn this shit. So, and it actually came with a physical motherfucking manual. You know what I'm saying? So I would get, like I said, I would get records. And the thing that I thought the bitch came with sounds. So I went and paid all that money for the bitch and then didn't realize that it had no sounds in it at all. Cause my man had the ASR, that's the ASR-X, that shit had sounds in it. I would go around DJ crib, DJ used the MP, but I just knew he used the shit. And you hear about it all the time in hip hop, you know what I'm saying? The MPC, this back in the 90s and shit. So when I got it, cause my man got the ASR, I'm around, whatever. I get it and realize there's no sounds in the bitch. So I gotta sample all of my sounds. I gotta sample my motherfucking drums. I gotta sample my motherfucking hi-hat. I gotta sample everything, you know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing in it. So then I had convinced my ex-wife to, that's when my first Triton, I bought the Triton LE, the light, it wasn't the flagship edition, it was the light edition, because I couldn't afford the flagship edition. The flagship was like $2,000. This shit was like $1,100 or something. You know what I'm saying? And I set up that motherfucker with a bottle of Hennessy or some vodka, whatever, a pack of Newports, and I learned MIDI and you have to understand how it's different now because everything is instant. You can hit a button and shit just work. Back in the day, back in the day there was college courses on just MIDI alone. And then I sat up there and I learned that shit. Trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. But anyway, I'm saying all that to say a bunch of nothing. Um, I wish that bitch went red, but I think this might be the first board. I might change the color because the red, I mean, it's cool, man, but I either like black or the retro, the old retro cream retro color joint from the 2000 joints.
And expand the I/O to any external mixer. We have dedicated USB to MIDI, so now you can use the MPC key to drive MIDI directly to your DAW, which we could never do before. We have dedicated SD card reader, so you can bring in all your own samples, and we have 8 CV gate, so you can hook up all of your modular racks and drive them from the internal step sequencer inside the Key 37. And you also have dedicated foot control, sustain, so you can play the keys and get as much dynamics as you want with your production. You also have dedicated Wi-Fi and Bluetooth on board, so you can now log into your InMusic account and you can transfer all of your plug-in instruments wirelessly directly into the Key 37. And you can also use protocols such as Ableton Link, so you can synchronize to external devices. We also have Splice integration on board, which can wirelessly transfer all of your sounds from your account simply by logging into the MPC, and then you can do all of your productions directly from the hardware. Now that we've gone over the hardware spec, let's dive in and start making beats for the Key 37. So to do this, I'm basically going to go to my sound window, and here I can go through the plugins. So I've got everything loaded up here. So I've got Fabric XL through to JOR-EL, and I can simply press on the screen, and now I'm going to select a piano, and I'm going to start off with the Studio Grand. Now, the great thing about having 37 keys, you know, if I'm a keyboard player, it gives me enough range to be able to play complex chords. But if I'm not so much a keyboard player, it also allows me to do really cool melodics, and I can add studio effects and everything to really kind of tailor my production. So I'm going to use the Studio Grand, and now I can play this on the keys. And basically, we want to try and find a melody that is kind of going to give us the foundation of our track. So what I'm going to do is I've got my tempo at 102, which is here, and we're going to be working around 4 bars. I'm on track 1, and I'm using a plugin, which is Fabric XL. So now that we've got our sound, let's lay this down. So I'm going to go to my grid edit so I can see all the notes. So now you can see that I've laid down a piano. Now, as soon as we go to our piano roll, we can see all of our notes. So I can expand my grid, I can use my select tool, and I can actually move notes around. So we could go to transpose, I can move things up and down. We can nudge our notes back and forward. It gives me a lot of control if I want to erase any notes, if I've made any mistakes. So now that we've got our piano,
I thought this video,
I'm going to lay like a string part over the top just to give it some foundation with a pad. So for here, I'm just going to hold down track, and now I can simply use the pad, and we're going to go to strings. So now I'll have a string sound. Now that I've done the piano and the pads, I'm going to start adding some effects just to the foundation so we can just modernize the sound. If we open up our inserts, we've got plugins like Flavor Pro that give you that real old school vinyl emulation that we can apply to the piano. So here's my piano. And you can hear, as soon as I engage it, it starts to give us that vinyl crunch. Now, we've got a whole bunch of presets, so let me play you a few, and you can hear what Flavor Pro...
I found out that when the technology first came out, Kanye was on the forefront of it. It's called stems. And Kanye came out with a ball, and he was showing it, and nobody knew he was on the front line of this technology. I could tell you what stems is, but now it's like, it's common. but it's common now. I didn't know. So when I found out about it last year, I called my homeboy. I was like, yo, can you believe that they could do this now? He was like, yo, nigga, you late. I was like, bro. He was like, yo, you late. I could do that shit on my iPad. I said, stop. Yo, man, I'm about to have me some fun. I even called, yo, I still, listen, you got to understand. I get asked by random people, hey, yo, man, you still on the boards? Nah, man, I ain't fuck with that shit in a minute. And not random people that know how I used to get down. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you still on the boards? Nah, man, I ain't fuck with them shits in a minute. I got one, but I don't even touch the shit. Here we go, man. I gotta sit down and fuck with it because I know what it is. Here's the thing about shit like this. Because I done had a lot of boys. You just gotta learn the language. They call it workflow. That's the new word. Well, not the new word. It's the word that they technically use. They call it workflow. Back in the day, I was just like, you gotta just once I learn how to bitch talk, once I learn how to talk, then I can make it do what I wanted to do. I just got to understand the language, understand how I talk. Once I figure out that talk, the workflow, that they call it the workflow. Once I understand how that bitch talk, I'm good, yo. I'm good. The rest is up to me. What's on my mind? Here we go.
Does to the piano.
Everything I need, bro.
Now I kind of like that. So now let's move on and put some drums down. So again, I'm going to hold down menu and we're going to go to track 3. And now you'll see the pads are fully RGB. So I can now lay down the foundation of my beats. Now, depending on how confident you are as a beat maker, you can either do this in real time or you can do everything individually. It's really up to you. What I normally do is I'll play the loop and then I'll just jam along and I'll find something that I like, then I hit record. So let me share that process and I'm going to go to my drum grid so I can see all of my notes in real time
this is the thing
being recorded.
I have to do though, because I have to sit down and dedicate time because I'm stuck on what I know. So I understand, I know what to do. I just get frustrated when I'm fucking with a few times that I fuck with it because the things I want to do, it seems like it's overcomplicated. Like, okay, why is this overcomplicated? But it's because there's so much shit in this shit. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not used to. There's so much shit in this shit that it's like I feel like some of this shit is just overcomplicated because it ain't hard. But I just gotta learn how to talk. But I got the basics. I got the basic language just because it's an MPC. And I know how MPCs work, so I got the basic language, and I had the one. I just gotta fuck with it. Same operating system.
Now I kind of like that vibe. So what we do, let's hit record and play. We can also make sure that we've got a quantize on so it will lock in everything in sync perfectly for me. So once that's
okay, well, I'm gonna let that play while I look at the other one. Because
done, let's start recording.
Whatever.
So now that I've laid down my beat, some of the key features I was using to do it that fast is some of the iconic features like note repeat. If I hold this down, this allows me to latch the note and do rolls really quickly. And as you can hear, that's a very modern sound that's going on in hip hop right now. So again, having these tools allows you to make the beat and you can just keep moving forward, working on your production. The next part I want to lay down is the 808. Now, having the 37 keys makes that process so seamless. So I've got an 808 on my pad here, but I need to transfer it to the keys. So if we go into edit and we go to our program, we select the pad and I just press this icon up here. Now my still widely used today, and everybody is still using that as the blueprint of making everything from lo-fi to neo soul. He really did have a huge influence on the whole production community all over the world. Now, one of the most exciting things to come to the world of sampling is MPC stems, and today I'm going to be.
This is what I'm talking about with Kanye. It ain't really new technology, because Kanye was on it a couple of years ago, a few years ago to be exact. A few years ago. But when I seen that this thing could do this, I looked it up today. Of course they're gonna get you. It's $10. That's why I say I gotta hopefully my internet good enough for everything. Download the bitch. It's $10. But that's cool, whatever. But yeah. It's about I had called my man because the song I was working on, that I got the sample from him. But I was fucking with it and I wanted to do it. This is when I had my MPC 1. It was the first joint I was working on, trying to get back in the groove. But now I can do this. This right here is beautiful.
Be breaking down how you can use stems and how you can make a whole new world of tracks with this incredible technology. So let's dive in to walk you through how MPC stems works directly inside MPC Key 37. So MPC stems basically allows us to manipulate samples on a whole new level, and we can do that directly from the hardware. Now, when
they first released it, it was on the software, because you can hook that up to a computer. You know what I'm saying? You can hook the keyboard up to a laptop, and it's like a DAW. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I was running Pro Tools, I could do it that way. But it's also completely standalone. I don't want to use it. I don't want to use a computer. I don't like computers. I don't like clicking with the mouse and shit in the past. I like my shit to be just on the board. That's what I'm used to. I'm an analog nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to use no computer. You know what I'm saying? I use a computer to record, track the shit out, mix it down, final mix. But I try to mix it down way before I even before I go there. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, whatever.
MPC stems is running from the desktop software, but I can control all of that from the Key 37. Let me show you how it works. So,
okay, see, he's saying right now that it runs from the software, because this is an old video, but they done updated it now to where you can do the shit in standalone.
So I've got a sample up here, which I took from Splice, and let me play you it.
I'm about to have some fun.
Now, normally, I would have to use that sample in its entirety. I couldn't remove the vocal or the music.
I'm going to fuck around and I'm going to sample that. I want that sample. I'm going to sample that, because that shit is nasty.
It's embedded into the file. But with MPC Stem, works. So I've got a sample up here, which I took from Splice, and let me play you it. Now, normally, I would have to use that sample in its entirety. I couldn't remove the vocal or the music. It's embedded into the file. But with MPC Stems, we can actually separate this now into vocal.
Do you understand? When I first bought my first beat machine, I thought that you could do this. I thought this was what producers, the Pete Rocks, I thought that they could do this. When I found out that they couldn't do it, they was just so nice that they was sampling shit and filtering it out. Like I said, you learn it, but now you don't. Now this shit here, this is a game changer for me. You know, so for the type of shit I make, the type of shit I do, this is a game changer for me.
Vocals, music, bass and drums if it had those components. But I want to remove the vocals from this. So all I do, very, very simple process. I can simply stem it out and then use that onto a pad. But one of the key features that we have, which is amazing, I can chop the sample, which is something we all do when we're using MPC. So all I do, I go into my chop mode, and now I can use the pads in real time to chop this sample, then turn it into stems.
Chopping the motherfucker in real time, bro. Do you understand what we used to have to do back in the day? The chop. It's too easy now.
So now that I've finished my chops, if I go to Shift, Process, and now we go all the way to create stems. And here it gives me the options to basically turn on and off what I want to stem out. Now I'm just going to keep all these on, but I'm going to turn off the use trim sample. This will apply all of my chops on each stem. So we press do it, and it takes a few seconds to process the stems. And now we finished. Now, if you look, I have the original sample here. But if we move to the left, I've now got chops for the bass. I've got the chops for the instruments.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
And I've got the chops for the vocals.
That's crazy, yo!
Now you can see from that,
crazy.
It really does open up Pandora's box, because I can now do chops and different pitches with just the vocals and manipulate the music all in real time. So let's apply these and make a completely different beat from these chops. Now, what I can also do is start off with my music, and I'm going to hold down Shift, and we're going to go to Convert. And what we're going to do is turn this into a program now, because I've got all my chops already. So press Do It. And now, when I go to my main menu, I'm on track 1. There's my chops. So I can start making my beat with that. So what I'm going to do is go back to sample edit, and now let's go to the vocals. So I've got my vocal chops, and we're going to do the same process. Shift, Convert, new program, and now on track 2 I've got my vocal chops. So now we've got our components. Let's make a beat with this. I'm going to set a tempo, and I'm going to take it up to 95. Let's lay down a pattern with these chops. So now that we've got those, let's add some MPC swings. I'm going to take this up to about, let's go 60%, and we're going to apply this over our beat. And now I'm going to open up our effects, and I'm going to apply Flavor Pro to this. So we're going to take a sample and turn it into a record at the same time. So I apply Flavor Pro, and now I can start adding some vinyl emulation over this. So now I'm going to go to track 2, and we're going to lay down some drums. And again, you can bring in all of your own drum samples. You can use any of the expansion packs, or you can even use any of the factory library. So I've got a collection of drums here. which really fit the pocket of this type of beat. So now that I've got my kit up, let's start laying down our beat. And now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add some textures over the top of this groove, just using the same kit. So now that we've got our beat done, one of the other things making this kind of genre is if we go to edit, I can take my snare and we can actually turn on don't snap. And what that means is that we can actually start loosening up the beat completely. So you really can get that kind of Dilla sound by pushing your drums back and forward. And it really adds a whole different dimension to the groove. So all we do is just use our data wheel and I'm simply just moving the snare back. So let me play it in real time and you can hear what it's doing. So you can really feel it pulling in now. So let's go to a new track and I'm going to use the vocal chops that we created from the stems, which are now on my pads. Now, we can also use features such as 16 levels where I can hit the pad and then you can create a completely new melody around that stem that we've turned into a chop. It's pretty mind-blowing what you can now do with just a single sample. So let's use this chop and let's add this over our beat.
Game changer, bro. Game changer.
So that's MPC stems. Now, there's a couple of ways that you can actually use MPC stems. This is going to be the one that everybody uses because we all use sample chops. But there's another way that we can take a track and then we can actually put it onto the pad and re-pitch the whole sample. So let me show you the process with that one. Again, I've got a track here, but this track has 4 layers on it. So let me play you it. What I want to do on this one is I want to remove some of the parts, but I want to keep the sound of the loop. You know, I love the sonics of the loop, but I also want to kind of repitch it. So again, I've got my start and end points, but like I said, I'm going to keep the loop the same. So all we do, we go to process and we're going to go all the way to create stems. And this time we make sure that we got use trim sample highlighted. And now it's going to process the stems for us. So now all 4 parts of the stems are on this pad. So let's play it. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out the drums, the vocals as the sample's playing.
That's crazy, yo.
So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pitch the sample up and then we'll make a beat out of this. So let me play the sample again. That kind of feels good. So let's lay down our sample and then we'll add some beats and some instruments, put some brass on and finish our track. So now that we got our beat and we got the sample running, what we could do now is we can kind of mute some of the parts, but I can also go in and again, we can just add some textures to the sample.
Man,
so I'm going to put on
things you
Flavor
can
Pro
do.
and we're kind of going to give this even more kind of a vinyl feel.
Yo,
But I'm going to add some
things
tape
you
drop
can do with this, with that is insane. I can say insane. It's amazing because I understand that he's doing it real fast. He's just showing what he's capable of doing. But man, you throw some creativity behind that, man, and you could just manipulate it the way you. This is all right. All right. I feel like I feel like I feel like yo, why are you watching him when you got it? Just plug it up, motherfucker. Go plug it up and play it. Play with it. Go play with it. Play with it while you watching him. Why am I doing this? I need to go play with it. I think I'm in the stream, man. I probably ain't gonna play with it. I probably gonna. What time is it, man? It's me something to eat. Game of Thrones about to come on. New Game of Thrones about to come on. Shit. I'm gonna watch that later though. I'm gonna watch that later. And I know though. I wonder if they're gonna keep. I wonder how close to the book they keep it, because that story is complete. It's just a novella. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they can add anything to it. But they did that same thing to House of Fire. House of Fire, man. It's a lot of things they changed, but I won't mad about it. Yeah. One, they made Black Valerius. They made Black Valerius, but it wasn't no big deal. People was kind of upset, but it ain't really stick. But yeah, man. So let me keep looking at this, man. I need to get some fire back in me, man. Cause yo, I need to fuck with this shit.
outs and some crackles to this as well.
Man, I like the way the buttons feel. The pad's a little small, but I'm used to regular NPC size pads, but they still feel like NPC pads, but you can change that. I seen where you can get kits. I looked it up. The buttons feel good. I like the clickiness of the buttons. The keys feel good. I mean, it's cool. You know, everything cool. I don't particularly care for the red, but you know, I could change that too. But I don't know if I'm gonna do all that. I was thinking earlier, man. Shit, back in the day, man, I fucked around and I used to add RAM to my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the sample time you only came with like, I think the bitch came with shit, man. I think it was like, I know it's gonna sound crazy, but maybe 2 to 3 seconds of sample time, or maybe 5 seconds. It wasn't a lot, man. It wasn't a lot at all. So I had to add RAM to it. But shit, I went to the store, bought RAM, opened the bitch up. How did I find out how to do that shit? Because was the internet popping back then? I don't know. It was 99, 2000. Maybe the internet was up. Maybe I looked it up on the internet. But yeah, I opened that bitch up, added RAM to it. I feel they had three slots for RAM. Two empty slots. Was it 2 empty slots you could add? And RAM was cheap as a bitch back then too. Anyway, all right, let me go ahead and do this. And I'm gonna take a leak. I'll be right back. I think I'm gonna end this stream. You know what? I'm gonna end this shit. Man. I guess it worked. I guess the internet is good. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Appreciate it. Lord, forgive me to say it like that, but thank you, because I really did not want to go and get hard lands. The only thing left I gotta do is play a video game, stream that shit, because I got Spotify playing in the background. Fucking, yeah, it seemed to be good. It seemed to be good if I could stream it. If I could play a video game stream off it. The only thing I need to do now is download, uh, if I order a digital game, or see if I can, as far as downloading shit for this keyboard, because I think I'm gonna jump on this thing, man. I think I'm gonna jump on this thing. I'm telling you, I bought this shit like I bought this bitch over a year ago. No, it's coming up on a year. It's coming up on a year. It won't over a year ago. It's coming up on a year though. It'll be a year in March. It'll be a year in March. Got it last March, and I might have fucked with it 6 or 7 times, and that's saying a lot because it might be more like 5. But I'm gonna fuck with it. All right, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Listen, the Lord is good, man. Listen, call a friend. Call your mama and your dad. If your mama and your father are still alive, you'll call your parents. Call your parents. Call your brother, your sister, your cousin, somebody. Somebody. If you got, call your kids, especially if you got kids that you don't talk to like talking about all the time. Call your kids. Believe me, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They grow up fast. A good friend. Call somebody, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta stay on the phone all night, but just try to call somebody. Your aunt or something, just be like, yo, I just think about you. What's up? What's good? How you doing? So you keep it short. You know what I'm saying? Just let them know you cross your mind. You cross their mind. They cross your mind. The Lord is good, man. Y'all be easy. Easy, yo. Gone.